Hi everyone, I hope that you're doing wonderful. Thanks for joining for a daily reading. Welcome back, those of you who are, and those of you who are new, welcome to this channel. My name is Shannon. Just a little bit about myself. It gets really intense here, okay? So some people don't like intense things, but it's truthful. Some people don't like the truth because it hurts sometimes. But anyway, we deal with a lot of criminal-like energies within moral behaviors and things like that is what we look at. So you will hear energy that will come across on this channel that will be disturbing to be uprooted. So you're either going to get in there and help us uproot it, or you're a part of what's being uprooted, I guess. We are in a battle spiritually, and I'm not churchy or religious. I'm just spiritual. And I know what's going on in the spiritual realm, as a lot of people do as well. Because I'm not the only one that can understand that realm. And so do you, I guess, to some degree, or you're here. Thank you for being upright in the earth and getting in there and pulling your sleeves back and doing your part and uprooting the stupid, nasty weeds out of the earth so that we can have a place of worth. I appreciate you all. I really do. But if you are new, this is kind of what my channel is about, all right? I don't call the Great Divine Universe. He's got a name, and I show you what his name looks like in the tarot, and there's a video down below. And I'll tell you why I use his name, Jehovah. And once you see his name, you will absolutely understand why. Because he's running the host of heaven. He's far above principalities and powers of the air. Okay, we take the dominion and we set above that kind of stuff. And we look at the weather and we judge it appropriately here. Okay, but we just get back and let Jehovah prophesy a thing through Yeshua, who is our salvation. In Hebrew, Yeshua means salvation. He is the Mashiach, the son of the living Elohim, that's ruling and reigning in his government. His government's overtaking stupid wickedness, and then it will be as above, so below, and his government has no end, don't you know? So, anyway, I can be very bold. I feel the energy. It just comes out that way. I won't apologize who I am. So, some people can handle me, some people don't. That's your business. If you do, then great. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Those of you who are going to click off, thanks for checking me out for a moment. Jehovah, I just appreciate you so very much. What do you want to bring out here today? What would you like to talk about? Thank you. So there's been conflicts here, and this is a resolution of a conflict. And you're being encouraged to walk away from any kind of current conflicts. Okay? Those idiots start some stupidness in the earth. And to walk away from the jerks, the people that you're not going to be. Obviously, we war for uprightness' sake. So don't take this out of context. We're talking about fools. That the scripture says you can't reason with a fool. They won't hear you. They don't care. That you'll get a blot. And so somebody's dealing with a freaking fool. And it's time to walk away from the fool. That you it's like just knocking somebody's head to get some type of truth towards a situation to get going, and they just won't. Well, no, because they got stupid, nasty agendas behind their crap. And so you and I are being encouraged to walk away from stupidness and to have our intuition exercised to know who's a fool and who's not. Because the true people aren't going to act foolish. They'll get in there and say, let's work together. Let's see how we can fix something. Obviously, people are who they are, but at the same time, when it comes to the point of hurting people, those people need to be put down. They're fools. We walk away from them. We give it to the great divine, and vengeance comes upon them. That kind of energy. But there's also obviously been conflicts here because of freaking fools. And let us just walk away from them, people. Let's just ask the divine to just get rid of them today. He says in the word that he shakes them out of the earth every single day. So we just energetically walk away from you fools. You have no soul on the inside. You are detached. We have the angel of vision is here. This talks about somebody that's not revealing part of their story. Okay, and it states for you and I to trust our intuition and what we're feeling about that, because there's conflicts here. Somebody just saying what they want you to hear. Okay? Fools. Fools. We also have the angel of pleasure is here, and for us to take pleasure in the things that we do in truth. We have the angel of beauty here, and you are a wondrous being of light, and there is nothing to change or to fix if you're standing in the truth. There is a false light out there, people. There really is. These people have an agenda behind their stupidness of what they do. Okay? It's time to clear the space. It is. This is the angel of clearing, and it's time to clear the old negative thoughts and feelings away. Those people who don't want to, they don't want to come and make a thing right and tell all of the truth because they're concealing some stuff. Actually, on the cardinal fixed and mutable sign readings, we had on one of those readings somebody was concealing something. We don't want those people. But we got people in the earth that they got agendas, people. They do. It's time to clear some stuff away. Walk away and let Jehovah just destroy those people out of the earth. They're of no worth. Somebody's been back and forth and back and forth and back and forth in a matter. Exactly what I just said. They won't get in there and say, okay, let's figure something out here. They won't. Somebody just been back and forth as if they're God. There is a solution, and it's walking away from the stupidness. So somebody been back and forth in a matter because there's jail and prison, and there needs to be justice within a matter. There does need to be justice within a matter. Jehovah says that he's not interested in the liar. Well, it says right here, somebody's not telling some of the story because they're a freak and they're a liar. It came out last night on that reading that I did about do something government. And those of you who are in the upright, thank you. I know that that's not all of the government. We got upright people. We got idiots in there, people that aren't who they say they are. Okay, that energy was not towards any of the upright. It was toward the negative, nasty freaks that do this back and forth act because they got something to hide. They're not telling all of the truth that they know about. They're involved. We had government and council and FBI, all that kind of stuff came out for the cardinal fixed and mutable sign readings. And Jehovah says, I'm not interested in you. You either going to get up and serve and to do the upright thing towards the people and stop causing the freakish conflict because you know of some things and take care of something. And those other people who have the rule over the stupid kooks that are going back and forth, or even if you don't, you'll be able to take care of those. Just walk away from them. Get together. 2 or 3 of you get together and agree and ask the great divine to bring his wrath upon these nasties. Okay? Let him shine his true light upon their falseness that's going on, because Jehovah's not interested in the liar. There's a lot of money involved in some stuff. A lot of money. There's a virtuous woman here, or just a person in general, but the scripture is going back to talk about a virtuous woman will open her mouth with wisdom, and her tongue will have the law of kindness. And we're dealing with people who are not kind. Not kind at all. They don't give a rip about helping you. Somebody says, you help me so much. And there are people that are thankful for those people who are in the upright, and they are shining their light and taking pleasure in the truth. Walking in the truth as he is in the truth. Taking a risk is what needs to take place here. When the wicked, even my enemies and my foes, come upon me to eat my flesh, they stumble and they fall. Jehovah is my light. You are a wondrous being of light. Those of you who are walking in that light. Jehovah is our light and our salvation. Whom shall we fear? We don't fear these stupid kids, people. We just don't. Thank you, Jehovah, for your word. For you are the true light. Expose the false lights. Destroy your enemies today. Destroy them. Thank you, Jehovah. What else you want to bring out here today? Give the people hope that they can get up and they can be fierce within the battle and still stay in love. Temperance, truth. There is, I was fixing to say, I was looking at these butterflies. Butterflies go back to life and death. This is the sperm in the Hebrew, which is life, and this is also eternity, death. It's here. That's why some people are concealing some stuff, because they know what's happened with death issues. So also go back to protection and the husband and the law as well. It's about reconciliation. Some people don't give a rip to reconcile because they got something to hide, because there's death there. Those people need to be cut off. They need to go to prison. And we need to have justice, because Jehovah's not interested in the freaks and the liars. Why would we suffer them to be in society, people? Why? They're right up in your government seats as well. Why aren't people bombarding these wicked nasties? People being paid off and everything else. This is about generosity, though. But somebody needs the freaking scales over their head. Jail, prison, justice. Because there's a lot of money involved. People just sitting there, Actually, let's just read this as prison and jail and justice, and people just sitting in security. Because that's what needs to happen. Jehovah ain't interested in these people. Why are we? Huh? Why are we? Why are we even giving them a second to speak or anything else? They're nasty kooks. Loyalty issues and things that have been stopped, or things that are arriving here. Okay, we have the King of Wands here. If this is in the upright, he will get up, take action, and he'll be truthful within it, and he'll fight. He will. This would be the lower version of the Emperor. We have taking a risk over here in wording, and he would. And those nasty beasts of a people that are gross in their heart, that get up and they're just backwards in their hotheads. These people need to be put down. They need to go to prison because they aren't loyal. They just sit there. They're greedy on some stuff. We have, this is also a fortune card. We have pregnancy issues really big out here. People do know about some people sitting in leadership. They got employees pregnant, or they're just go back to children and family. Their family's involved in some stuff, and just because they sit in a highfalutin place, oh, by God, I can only give so much of a story because my kid's involved in something. You're a kook, and you're of no worth. And Jehovah ain't interested in you. Judges and lawyers and counsel and military, all you wicked out there, you're going to be cut off because Jehovah's not interested in you. Needs to have a judgment put on some people that people do. And I don't care if they're your friends. Oh my God, I've worked with you for so long. I know you're concealing half of this information here. I want to follow the Elohim of truth, because there's eternity here. Because if you don't, you're going to be cut off, and you're going to lose your life as well. You don't get to kill and murder people and think that, yeah, I get to live forever. No, you don't. You're freaks. You're freaking freaks. And you people are either going to get together, all of us, and transmute all this nasty, negative energy that's been in the earth, or you're just as guilty and you are of no freaking worth. We got, so this really wants to come out. There is child sacrificing that's gone on. The hell is here. The H is here. We also have the N here. And I guess that's all that's out here. So, and that word in the Hebrew talks about just gazing and looking towards something continually, because it's about perception. Things have been perceived, and some things have just been concealed. And some people, because like it says, know what the truth is, they want to conceal and hold back on some stupidness, because there's sacrificing. There's children sacrificing in our land, and they brought nothing but a wicked curse here, people. They have. So we have the hell. Okay? It's also about caution and worries and damages and debt. And that stuff's not going to go away until you walk away from these nutcases and a half that need to go sit in jail for what they did. Okay? There's initially unwanted births as well. And some people went cuckoo because then afterwards, if they had some type of a procedure done, or because we do have a surgical person here as well, then they lost their freaking head. Again, let me just remind you and what the great Enoch stated. And you can hate me all you want. Click off my channel. It really doesn't make me any. Never mind if you like me or not, people. I'm for the truth and the truth only. And you got people that get up on the front lines and get up here and fight against liars and tell you Jehovah is not interested in your freakish lie. All right, so you can like me, hate me. It don't make me no never mind. Jehovah is the one that's building this tower. He takes away and he gives every day. I don't care. I'm his vessel, okay? We got people here that don't even realize that when they get pregnant and go have an abortion, that the scripture tells us, that the great Enoch teaches us that brings a snake bite, okay? So if you didn't want the baby in the first place, why did you spread your legs to get pregnant? I mean, it's your business. You're the one that laid down and did something. Somebody went and had an abortion, and then all hell broke loose, because that's what hell represents. Don't take it up with me. It's what the rune represents, okay? So if the rune is representing it, and then I can also prove it in the book of Enoch, who are you really mad about? With, or should it be you, or are you a fool for doing what you did? Or can you receive grace and get up and look in the face of the mirror and say, okay, I did what I did and please forgive me, and then you're clean, and then there's no condemnation towards you, okay? But then you also got people laid down with freaks and created giants, and those people, there is no grace for those people. They're giants. They're freaks in the land. They don't want to tell all of the story. They're kooks. They're part of the devil's clan, because the devil kills, steals, and destroys. The devil and his angels and Michael and his angels are warring. And what side are you on today? Walk away from the nasty conflict of lies, or you're a disgrace and you're going down, and we're going to make sure you go into a prison far beyond this realm.